Hi, welcome back. As you can see, Connor left to go get a charger for his computer so he can monitor himself because he likes to listen to himself talk. I don't have headphones in, if you can see that, because I'm not a narc. So, yeah, welcome back. It's been a minute, and it's weird doing this alone. I think everyone watching can safely say me alone is not enough content for the both of us.
Yo,
So what?
what else was I gonna get?
Your charger? And
Never mind.
I don't know. I'm not in your head. Jesus. That scared me. Welcome back.
Hey guys.
It's what did we do again?
A podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's interdimensional
It's
bingo.
interdimensional bingo. You already know.
Yeah. Probably wondering
back.
where we are.
Where are we?
Wait. Where
are we? Where are we?
We are back in Athens. It's been 2 months since we moved in. It's been 3 months since we posted a podcast.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, we've been going through it. I've been going. Excuse me.
Yeah. It's been
It has been.
Bang.
So
Sorry.
wait, is this Iota Delta Beta?
This is Iota Delta Beta.
Welcome here, guys.
Welcome back. It's
Our Greek life.
man frat.
Our bingo frat.
Bingo frat. Yeah.
Context. Should we give context now, or should we do some updates first?
You take it away, because you've had a more riveting life experience than me these past 3 months.
So I joined a fraternity here at Georgia. I probably shouldn't have worn this because now I'm like really selling the fraternity thing. I'm not taking my hat off because my hair is hat hair right now.
It doesn't. Your hair doesn't look that bad.
Do with that what you must. Yeah, so that was like, are you good?
A burp. I thought. It was
Yeah,
about
you
to be a
did.
burp.
So that was like 6 weeks of not hell.
Not pleasant living though.
No, it wasn't pleasant. I was supposed to. So we put out the Tuscan chicken video like the second week of my pledgeship, I think.
Hello.
I went for 6.
I'm just trying to test my mic right now. Sorry.
Dude. So, do you want your headphones now?
Yeah, I did need the headphones.
I think you should get the headphones. Continue. So yeah, we put up the Tuscan chicken video, which was pretty good. I thought it was funny. I was on crack. We recorded that video in June. Released it in September.
Yeah. It's a bit much. Yeah.
Wow.
We were
Yeah.
on a hiatus even then.
Yeah, we did. We had a crummy summer. Overall, a pretty crummy summer, I would say. I haven't spoken on anything. I've even spoken about Hawaii.
Oh yeah, you haven't. Yeah.
We were supposed to do a podcast about Hawaii before pledgeship started. And that was a month and a half ago,
That fell apart.
and I haven't been able to do that. Wow.
We spinning.
We also have a Hawaiian video of some Hawaiian snacks that will be coming out. That's on
coming
me.
up soon. It's coming
It's
up
coming
soon.
up.
Just blame Connor and his newfound responsibility.
Yeah. We're done with that. So I'm in. I'm a brother now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what should we start with?
You want to start with? You want to talk about your frat experience a little bit more, or
Oh wait.
what?
What about the big deal?
The big what big
The
deal?
big bingo deal.
What
The
big?
on the on bingo deal.
I thought you were to say the army.
Don't tread
We are
on
now
me.
a subset of the U.S. military. Yep, this is what you call propaganda.
The Space Force.
Oh yeah, or the changes that we're doing.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we throughout Connor's pledgeship, I guess we were throwing out ideas of what to go forward and do this as, and we came to two conclusions. We said, interdimensional bingo is a cool name for a thing to do, but we also want to do more less immature talks, I guess, in the future.
In case you couldn't tell, we make a lot of fart jokes.
Yeah, Connor shoved his butt in the camera a second ago. If we can cut back to that. And the second time.
Well, a good fart joke is always funny.
It is. It's true. But
It's not mature.
we're gonna do.
I thought so. I was under the impression that we were gonna start a second podcast.
Yeah.
That was the new one. So it's not gonna be going on the same Spotify account.
Yeah.
So bingo will still be ridiculous.
Bingo will still
right?
be the same thing, but it won't be a podcast anymore.
Bingo is still fart jokes and meme noises.
But it'll be mainly more videos that we do with our friends and just good time stuff. More like videos that we ourselves personally can go back and watch and be like, that was a fun experience to do. That was fun to go and do with that person or that person. And the other new thing that we'd be doing would be more along the lines of like, what do you think happens when we die?
It's more serious.
Yeah.
It'll be. I know it's gonna be hard to take us serious after the presupposition that we're absolute buffoons. We can be serious as well.
Yeah, we can try.
And it's hard for people to take this podcast seriously, and our personalities seriously when we just make fart noises into a microphone.
It's hard to take yourself seriously when you don't take yourself serious.
Right. And it's hard for us to take our podcast seriously when we know that others cannot take it seriously. So it's like a big circle.
It's a circle of self. Man, this is so stupid, and it's like, let's do it anyway.
Yeah. The 3-month hiatus was a big self-realization moment.
Yeah, we were really trying to figure out what we're gonna do with it, but because we love it, it's fun. But
Yeah.
We needed something a little bit different to do about it. I mean, sure, we can still be funny in it, but like it's gonna be less of like a "what did you do today" kind of deal, and or like "what did you do in the past
was
3
your
months"
day?
kind of deal, and more like it'll be more guided conversation. There'll be points to hit and stuff like that. Yeah.
We did a lot of reviewing our old podcasts and stuff, and listening to like some of our better episodes that we thought were better episodes, and some that I thought were poor at the time. Whoa, fix that.
Let's go in the opposite way. Sorry. Ow. Ow. If you can't tell, we take ourselves so seriously now.
We did a lot of reviewing of our old podcasts, and we saw that some of the ones that we thought were good were good. Some that we thought were good were bad. We have tried to do a lot of looking back on stuff that we need to fix. So hopefully we'll be able to fix a lot of the things that we know we have problems with as personalities and as co-hosts.
Yeah.
So hopefully this new fangled podcast will be a
better
be a good switch.
experience
big,
overall.
a better listening experience for sure. A little more organized, a
And
little
it's
more
not going to be a
respectful.
video. It'll be audio only.
We have not come up with a name yet,
We would love a
which
name.
is terrifyingly soon.
Oh God, we haven't done a name yet.
Yeah,
Throw us name suggestions if you want to.
we have a list.
We do have a list. Oh my God, they're on my. Actually, no, they're on your phone. Pull them up because I sent them all to you.
All right, these are our options so far. We have sooner or later, to you 2,000 years from now.
Which is an Attack on Titan reference, which is dumb.
You just ruined it.
Yeah, how did I ruin it? It's
Time in a bottle, on occasion, occasion vacation, destiny hereafter.
That's too edgy. That's too serious.
Devin's no, I can do that one.
Yeah.
Impending adulthood. I like that one. Life support, memory vault, interdimensional bucket list.
Interdimensional bucket list would be more like a series of videos we would do.
Yeah, I think we crossed that one out for sure. The new podcast is going to be more of an interview style time capsule of our past and something we can go back and look at later, like when we're older, and be like, wow, okay, that was a really good experience.
Yeah.
Where can we improve on that? Just like life experience stuff. And we already kind of do that here, but it's much more exaggerated and a little ridiculous at times. So we would rather make it not like serious, but just
More
less
along the
fart
lines
jokes.
of like, you know, like a certain like experiences that we've had, like which is literally I'm thinking of something to say. I haven't talked in a while. I like the sound of my own voice.
You have to make a noise so that you know you can speak.
I
still.
have to make noise every once in a while.
Like, huh. Yeah.
No.
No.
Yeah.
We can talk about that. So we're cutting the serious crap.
Yeah.
Going
Anyway,
to the
enough
ridiculous
life updates and whatever. Let's talk about Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared.
Thing is absolutely terrifying.
Oh my god. No, it's hilarious.
It is funny.
It's so funny.
If you
God.
haven't seen that, the original series was
The original series.
it was much more off-putting.
Oh yeah. But the new series, it was because I had to pad it for time because it like the last series was like 8 minutes long. Like every single episode was like almost 10 minutes long. It's like 22-minute episodes of just
the old ones were like 4 to 8.
scary puppets. Yeah.
Yeah, they're terrifying.
But so they had to pad it for time. They threw in like a bunch of stupid jokes.
The new series is it's a lot different, but it's funny. We've just been making that voice, his name is Yellow Guy.
I don't actually know what
has
his
a
name
stupid
is.
British voice, like he's actually he's a stupid person
Yeah.
who happens to be British.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny. I think it's funny. We watched a couple episodes with some people that have never really
They hate it.
watched anything like that. And they were like, "What is going on?" But then they thought it was funny. So
We had similar reactions when we were like, let's watch Smiling Friends. Do you remember that?
Smiling Friends sucks now.
It it doesn't suck now.
That first
it was
episode was
one bad
trash.
episode of the second season. They haven't even done the rest of it.
Like that's one of those things where I would be like, "That's funny." If you told me the concept, and be like, "Why would you ever
Release it though.
release anything like that?"
I mean, it was just
They blew their whole budget of that episode.
they didn't blow their budget at all. You know how cheap it is to just do like a still on something? They stayed in an airport. It was so cheap to make that.
It's not cheap to animate anything.
No, but like the backgrounds and everything going on behind the scenes, all they had to do was animate the characters.
Maybe we'll cut them some slack and say they did that in preparation for a very expensive episode. I hope that's what really happened.
The rest of the budget's going towards like a movie.
Smiling Friends movie.
Yeah, see.
I would be into that. You should watch the Simpsons movie.
You've already made me watch the Simpsons movie.
You should watch it again.
No.
He hates Homer Simpson.
I'm not a fan of The Simpsons. I just don't like The Simpsons. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm not a fan of The Simpsons. I just don't like them.
I think you hate him because I love him.
I think that might also be the case, but I have enough of I've had my fill of yellow cartoon characters. One being SpongeBob.
Yep. The other being
Phineas.
So let's talk about our huh?
Phineas, I guess. I don't know. Is he yellow?
And Ferb.
No, Ferb has green hair.
Phineas has red hair.
Yeah.
Mix them together. What do you got?
Brown.
Orange.
Brown.
Let's talk about our apartment.
Oh yeah, we live here now.
It sucks.
Yeah, we hate it here. This is the worst. The first 3 weeks living here, I think, was probably the worst living situation I've had in a while.
And it was just you.
It was just me. Actually, yeah. Let's go even further back in time. I was the first person to get here, to move in and to like settle down here. There were no decorations, there were no lights, there was no flag, and that's like bare necessities. Like I'm talking like I didn't have anything at all going on. The only part of the apartment that was decorated or furnished was my room. So I would go down these stairs over here. I know you can't see them, but a visual bit. But I would go down these stairs. Trying to visual bit it, but I can't.
You would.
And I would cry. I would cry. I would sob. No,
I would fall on my knees at the bottom of the stairs.
I'd say, Lord, why me? But
why do you give me your hardest burdens?
God
It's just
gives
some
his
stairs,
silliest
man.
clowns his funniest battles. Gosh. But I remember just coming in, getting food, and just looking around and just being like, This is such a prison. I am living in jail because the walls are beige.
They're disgustingly beige.
The staircase is beige. The carpet is beige. Everything is beige. And then I go into my room, and it's like I have a padded cell because my bed takes up half of the room. So
It was like a cot
yeah,
in a room.
ridiculous. But you know, I was living for a while, but then I stopped living because at 3 a.m. every night there would be a gaggle of people outside playing basketball. For some reason,
We are literally the closest apartment.
If I
to the
open my
basketball court.
window, I can look out and see the basketball court. Like
You
it
could
is-
probably make a shot from.
I
your
could
window.
shoot a shot from my window.
That's how
It
close
wouldn't
we are.
make it, but I could shoot a shot and hit the rim at least. That's how close I am. And these people are like playing terribly, by the way. I like every shot they shoot is like they shoot the shot and then I hear it bounce off the rim and fall back down to the floor. And it sounds like
That's how basketball works.
yeah, I know, but they
Hit the
never
ground
make it
again.
because they always hit the rim.
you
or
always
they hit
heard the rim,
Yes, they
like,
always hit the
doo.
rim, and it makes the shaking sound, and it's the worst because I felt like they would just miss all of their shots on purpose just to piss me off. I was like, I was literally 3 seconds away from going like out on our balcony and being like, "Can you guys please?"
I totally would have done that like earlier. We also have some guys next to us that smoke a lot of weed, like the people right next to us. It is so bad, and the best part
You want
is
to know the funniest part about that?
it's only noticeable in
Only
Casey's
affects
room.
my room.
I don't know what it is, if it's through the vents or it seeps through his walls.
I remember talking to you. I was like, "Did someone just rip ass?"
I don't know.
Did someone just rip or something? Because like my room reeks, and I would go into your room, and your room would smell fine. But then the second I would go back into my room, it's like I'm hit with a wave of weed, and
yeah.
it's just like,
You can smell it from the door.
yeah, A, I don't smoke weed, and B,
None of us smoke weed.
Yeah.
like, and we don't like the smell of it.
it's just ridiculous. It's so dumb. And I was
It-
like, look.
We have a random roommate.
You have a random roommate.
Oh, I
That
hope he
would be
listens to
him.
this. That was so funny. He
I hope
just
that picked it up.
screamed at something. What did he?
What
was
the
he-
fuck?
Was he screaming at his video game?
I think so, maybe.
Probably. Man, that was funny.
That was funny. But yeah, I mean that too. But other than that, it's not that bad living here. And then it got really bad living here because we ran out of water for the like
Oh my god.
a weekend. I think we had no.
It was the first day of class.
yeah. It was the first day of class.
Me and him out of class. It started at the same time. At that point, Did you drop that class? Did you switch it?
I drove that day because I was just like, I don't feel like.
No, we took the bus that day.
Oh yeah, we did because we were stressing over the bus.
Yeah, we were freaking out. So we got ready and we finished our meals and stuff, our sandwiches. We finished our sandwiches by like 11 a.m. and I tried to wash my plate off, and there was no water. There was no water. We had already showered, brushed our teeth, all that stuff.
Luckily, I'd already been showered and like ready to go. But like when we got back and I was like all gross from like being on campus all day, I was like, man, I can't take a shower. And then I was like, and nothing
Like,
happened.
you forgot. You're like, oh man.
Oh no.
Yeah. So we have there's a model apartment that they showed off to people. They show off to people that tour here.
Yeah.
So they couldn't fix our water. They said it was a problem with the county. So the county comes like 2 days later, for the record. So in the meantime,
Did you hear him as well?
I heard it.
He said
yeah.
money or something.
Oh. So in the meantime, we're driving to that model apartment to take showers for like 3 days. And I was the idiot that said, I was like, hey, don't flush until you fill the toilet. Because you only get one flush. And I took a massive steamer on the first go. I was like, I cannot leave this here.
I remember that. Hey, don't flush until you fill the bowl, and then you fill the bowl.
First chance I got. Jesus.
Oh, God. Hey, don't fill the bowl. Guys, who filled the bowl?
Dude, who used my
Who used
toilet?
my toilet.
Who would
guys?
do that to me?
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
So I literally had to drive to the bathroom.
Yeah, me too. But I also remember I wasn't laughing at that originally, but that you made me laugh at that. But originally I was laughing because I remember I took a shower at the model apartment and then I slept for like 5 hours over there.
Oh my god!
And I woke
Okay.
up and I was like, huh? And this isn't my apartment.
I beat him there, and I took a shower first, and I come out. I think my perspective is funnier because you just slept. So I'm gonna tell this story. I walk out of the shower, and he's sitting on the couch eating some Cheetos, and he's got
No, they were
Cheetos
cheese
all
puffs.
over
They
his
were
hands.
cheese puffs. They were different.
And I was like, "You gotta go. You need to go take a shower." He's like, "Yeah, I'm just eating a few more cheese puffs. I'm gonna go." And I was like, "Okay, I'll see you later." Come back until like 7:00.
We were there at like
And
4 or like 3 o'clock, and it was just like, okay, let's get showers or something. And then you were like, okay, get your shower. And then I was like, okay. And then I just finished that entire bag of cheese. It was like a bag this big. Like, it was a pretty, not a bag this big, but more like a
Was
moderately
it like
sized
Cheeto
bag.
Puffs?
Yeah,
Is that what it was?
It was like a large bag of cheese puffs. But, like, I remember finishing them and just sitting on the couch like sideways, like I'm a Roman general, just feeding myself, just whatever.
Feed
And I'm
me.
like, oh, this is your life. And then I was scrolling on my phone, and then like I do when I scroll on my phone,
Doom scroll.
I doom scroll. It's so bad, but I got drowsy, and I was just like, this couch is really comfortable. And then I went promptly to sleep, and then I woke up, and I was like, I was like. It was like a nice 20-minute nap. And I know I didn't even look at my phone. Then I got a shower. And then I got out of the shower and I was like, dang, I must have been in the shower for a long time.
It's dark outside.
Yeah, and I was like, holy crap. And then I called you and I was like, what happened?
I thought you were gonna get food, and I was like, "Hey, are you getting food right now?" You said, "No."
I just got out of the shower. And then you were like,
I said, "Do you know what time it?" You literally slept for 3 hours
yeah,
on that couch.
I did. It was a nice couch, okay? Do
I'm
you
sure it
blame
was
me?
great.
Like, it was a great couch.
I just can't believe you did. Because what if somebody just like unlocked the door for a tour and they saw
They saw me covered in cheese dust, passed out on the couch.
some sweaty kid
Gross,
covered in
sweaty
Cheeto
kid covered in
dust?
Cheeto dust, passed out on their couch with like whatever TikTok on his phone open, just on loop. That was funny.
I cannot believe you did that. Man.
Our washer or dryer broke.
Oh my god, yeah, that happened as well. So we had a movie night, and I was like beating the dryer the whole time, like trying to get it to go. We were watching Get Out,
That was a
and
good movie.
and they would be like doing the scary stuff, like, and then you hear me coo 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 on the dryer, like, come on, work.
I
gotta do work.
These clothes better get out. Like
That was good.
that's good. See, wordplay. Huh?
So we got it to work. Mission accomplished. Some dude came by, like, how many times did he come by? You were here for this. Oh.
No, yeah, he came by like 4 times to try and fix our dryer, and the first time he was like, "Yeah, no, I don't know what's wrong with it," and then like the second time he came around, I was like, "Look, there's something wrong with our dryer," and he's like, "I'll go and I'll look at it again," and he looked at it. He was like, "Oh, there's something wrong with your washer. Let me fix that." And he fixed like the bare minimum amount of our washer, and then left again. And then it got back to that point again. And the third time he came around, he was like, well, "Something might be wrong."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Really? Okay." And then the fourth time he came around, he fixed it. So yay, but it's still really bad. It's not a functional dryer. Like you have to run it through like twice at least to dry it off.
Yeah, things sucks.
It's bad. It better.
Yeah, it's not a very good dryer. The washing machine's better. Why is this not? Look at my screen. Hold on.
Huh?
Why does this give me a problem? It's not like
Can you hear it?
yeah, I can hear myself.
But, oh, hello. We're good.
Lag. Okay, we're cool. Anyway, let's see. I'm trying to think of what else we've done. I went to Hawaii. And we haven't podcasted about that. You want me to talk about that?
Talk about Hawaii.
I went to Hawaii.
Aloha.
Wait, first, we went to the aquarium. Speak on
Oh,
that.
yeah, we did go to the aquarium.
Speak, preach, son.
About the aquarium?
Yeah. How was that?
Lord, there was fish.
There was fish.
There was fish at the
A lot
aquarium.
of fish.
Throw up that picture of the whale shark, me, and the one. It's like the close-up picture of its mouth going like
No, I don't
the
know
the hanging plastic one from the ceiling.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like,
Yeah. Also, don't forget, we have listeners as well. You've
Yeah,
thrown
I
up a
know.
lot of pictures so far.
But also, God, we were trying to take a picture for the thumbnail that we would use for the Hawaii cast or whatever that we never ended up using because we never recorded that one. But
Which was that?
it was going to be the one whenever you came back from Hawaii. It was going to be our first one back.
No, but what's the thumbnail?
Oh, it was the one where we were in the glass thing pointing.
We could still use that for something.
No.
No, okay.
The time has passed. We can. I'm just joking. We can totally use it. But I was.
All pictures are us in the past.
Yeah, you're right. But like. Yeah. It will.
Yeah.
But
What did we see?
why am I so gassy, bro? What the heck?
You drinking a Coke?
I am drinking a Coke, but man, it ain't like that before. But
Man, that Coke made you gassy, boy.
that Coke made me gassy, bro. But we were taking that picture, and there was a little girl in the tunnel with us, and I don't remember what she did, but I think she either A, hit her head, which was funny because she shrugged it off, or B, she like. Are you okay? Pause. Are you okay? Are you joking?
No, that was not a joke.
No, I said choking.
I was.
Well,
I'm good now.
I want to look back at that in the actual physical recording
Oh.
because I want to see what you actually look like. That's funny. I think she either A, hit her head and shrugged it off, or I think she either she touched one of our legs or something. I don't know. I can't remember, but like, it was like a
I cannot confirm this.
not in like a weird way, but in like a way that's like move, I'm going over
Ah.
here kind of way.
Yeah.
I had to clarify that.
Yeah.
In like a how you doing kind of way, but like a kind of way.
Yeah, it was a fun trip though. It was me and you and Sophia and Anna. And you ate something really weird looking.
What did I eat?
The pretzel.
Oh, the pretzel. Yeah, with the wet
squeeze.
cheese. It was not good.
It literally, he opened the package and it had like
The cheese for
way
that
too
pretzel
thick of a cheese
was
skin.
gross. It was bad. And then I bit it into like a shape, and it was funny.
You should probably get closer to your mic too.
And then I bit it into a shape, and it was funny.
Ooh. And then I bit it into a shape and it was funny. Oh, that's another thing about our apartment. Tables are trash.
Yeah, our tables are terrible.
I think they were supposed to be stuck to the thing, but the glass is not sticking to it.
So let's talk about FYI, that was a fun trip. That was a good fun trip with.
We were supposed to go to Boy Pablo. We talked about that on one of our a couple of our podcasts.
Yeah, boy Pablo fell
Boy
through.
Pablo, he sold, dude.
He
He
sold, man.
canceled his tour, or he moved his tour.
It's like, guys,
He's
I don't
still
really feel like
rescheduling.
going to Atlanta, and then he performs on the West Coast, right?
Yeah, he did like 4 shows in California.
Sorry,
So,
boy Pablo, you
I
got
don't
this
know what that was
wrong, man.
But sorry, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna go back to Hawaii.
Yeah, Hawaii. Me and my family went. My mom, dad, sister. It was for a week, and it's been a while now, so I don't remember everything that we
Been a
did.
while.
We ate so much good food. That was the main thing. And I'm a foodie. I'm picky about like sauces and stuff, but other than that, like I'm not very picky. Like I'm usually like I like what I like kind of thing, and I pick from those. Excuse me. From those
fingers.
like genres of food, I guess, from those different types of food. But this was all such strange stuff. But I ate all of it. It was so good. The best thing that we had was, it looked so gross. I'm gonna be a hypocrite. Put up a picture of this. It was, I'll describe it. It was this pork. No, it was beef. It was like shredded beef.
Beef.
Shredded beef, local beef.
Shredded beef.
Yeah.
Pork and beef.
Just beef.
Chief. Chicken and beef. Chork.
It was shredded beef and like a spinach type vegetable that was kind of in the same little bowl, and it looked like duty. Like it looked like it came from someone's butthole.
I'm just gonna let's keep going.
It was so good. It was so good. It's the most flavorful piece of meat I've ever had in my life. There was also this coconut thing. This is like, it was like a coconut jello kind of thing. It was really good. We drank these drinks the whole time. That were these like passion guava drinks. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Man, body armor is killing you.
Athens makes me sick as a dog. Go dogs. So one of the best places that we went was called Kualoa Ranch. There were a lot of famous movies filmed there, like Journey to the Center of the Journey to the Mysterious Island, with The Rock and somebody else. That's all I cared about, honestly.
Kevin Hart.
No, that's Jumanji.
It's also the other one where they're like secret agents. Central Intelligence. I think.
Central Intelligence.
Yeah.
What about it?
That was a funny movie too. I mean, he's just in a lot of movies with The Rock.
That was not at Kualoa Ranch, Kason.
Could have been.
It wasn't. Skull, like Reign of Skull Island, or what is that the name of it?
Kong Skull Island.
Yeah, Kong
Jurassic
Skull
Park.
Island. That was filmed there. Jurassic World was filmed there. They actually explained it to us. We did like an ATV ride. My dad drove the ATV. We had like a group of 6 ATVs. Excuse me. And we were driving through. The mountains were beautiful. There's like some kind of a lot of Hawaiian culture has a lot to do with like symbolism and the waves and the nature that surrounds them. So the mountain ranges that were on Kualoa Ranch were 3 of the main mountain ranges in Hawaii. And I forget their names. But one would come from one side. This was on the east side of the island. So one was coming from the north, kind of wrapped around. We were on the island of Oahu in Honolulu. This was northeast of Honolulu.
Oh, okay.
Honolulu is very south. It's South Beach.
Is that the biggest one?
It's the capital city.
So it's the biggest island.
It is not the biggest island. It's the 3rd island.
Oh,
The
so it's
biggest
like the big
island-
one, that one, and that one.
The biggest island is the most natural. Maui is the second one. It's also very natural, but it's a little more touristy. And then Oahu is very touristy. There's parts that definitely aren't. Like the North Shore, we went and saw a lot of that stuff. The Dole Pineapple thing is over there. The North Shore is also where like a lot of the major surf competitions happen. There were no surf competitions going on. That's where all the big waves and stuff are in Hawaii. I mean, it's because that's the windward side, which is really cool. We did go surfing, but that was on the South Beach. The South Beach is completely fake, by the way. Also, that island, Hawaii, you think like jungle and stuff. That island was like, 1/4 of it was like a desert. Like you needed to water, like our plant over there that's dying. It was like that.
Yeah.
So strange. And then it was like such a clear change you could see in the mountain ranges, where it would switch from like dead to life, which was very interesting. We drove a Bronco the whole time. Excuse me. We drove a Bronco the whole time, that nice red Bronco that we rented for a stupid good price because dude has never used the app that we rented from. So I feel like we committed a crime getting it for so cheap. Oh my God, I'm gonna tell the story about the flight later.
What happened on the flight?
I told you this.
Oh,
I'll tell you later, or I'll tell. on the
I
podcast.
forgot.
It has been a while. So, but anyway, Kulo Ranch. I forgot. The mountain ranges kind of come together, and they kind of wave like this, and they're supposed to be like waves. So they come together, and then in the valley where Kulo Ranch is, they both go down, and then there's this one big mountain in the middle of that valley, kind of like farther back. But if you back up and look at it, it looks like it's coming together and they crash together. And there's some kind of really cool symbolism. I cannot remember the native words in the language for it. It's very beautiful. There's nothing like that in the States. Hawaii does not feel like a state. And most of the people there don't want to be in the United States. It's also, Japanese is the second language there. Did not know that.
Yeah.
It's very close to Japan, so I get it. But I just didn't know that. What else did we do? I'm going to go ahead and... Excuse me. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, we did the Disney Alani. Luau. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me.
Yeah.
Best prime rib I have ever had. Best
Really?
steak
It was
ever.
Disney food?
Disney prime rib. You
Disney
could get
prime
as
rib.
much as you wanted. It was all you could eat. Prime rib.
All you could eat prime rib?
It was so good.
Interesting.
I have a picture of it. We also, there's this native dish called poi.
Poi?
P-O-I. Poi.
Poi.
It was brought over by, I forget what islanders settled in Hawaii. Something Polynesian, of course. They brought this thing over with them, and it fed like the original colonizers of Hawaii. It's so bad. It's like a paste. It's like a cold bean paste. It's not good.
Cold bean paste. That's what they called me in high school.
Why?
Because I was generally disliked in a way that's hard to pin down.
You just described it so well. Cold bean paste. Anyway, what else did we do? Oh man, we did some really cool trails. Saw some smaller waterfalls. The trails were very nice, very easy to traverse. I'm so sorry that I cough on every podcast.
I don't know.
I'm
what
always
happened.
sick. I'm eternally sick.
We were talking before this, and you were not coughing.
Nope.
It's just it's a psychosomatic thing.
I was coughing like all day in class today in accounting.
Really?
I had like a coughing fit for 20 minutes. I was so hot. And I couldn't get up and leave because I was in the middle of this row. In the middle of the classroom.
Oh, God.
Like as middle of the classroom as you can get.
Yeah.
In the middle of the lecture. Like
Just
the most
coughing
inconvenient time
fit.
for me to be like, excuse me, can I go? I'm just coughing the whole time. And so I just sat there and hacked it up, dude. And just coughed the whole
so
time.
unfortunate.
Yeah, there's about
sucks.
10 minutes left, and I was like, I'm literally going to leave. And then it went,
It just stopped.
and then I didn't cough until he dismissed us. And I was like, and started coughing again.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Okay, so the flight back. The flight there was fine. It was so strange. We left from Atlanta. We landed in Dallas. Flew from Dallas to Phoenix. And then flew from Phoenix to Honolulu. We had 2 connectors, which they had like literally like an hour in between, or hour and a half, which is not what you're supposed to do. But we made all of them. Trying to think what else we ended up doing. We went. So when we came back, we just landed in Dallas, but that made that flight so long. We did a night flight. Yeah, we left at 8-ish, 8:30. I overheard this, unfortunately, that there was going to be a small child on the plane ride that had Tourette's.
Oh, no. This is so bad.
I want to make the actual noise. I felt so bad for her and especially her mom, because I know that she must have been embarrassed. And, like, there's nothing she can do about it. But this is the story
Of the Tourette's plane.
Don't.
Tourette's on a plane.
We get on the plane. My dad, luckily, booked us at the very back of the plane, on the left side of the plane, and we were flying American Airlines, I think, whatever the cheapest one is. So since we were in the back, the plane kind of comes like back at an angle. So we had the two seats to ourselves. So like my mom and my dad were in front of us in their two seats, and then me and my sister were in our two seats, so we could sleep comfortably. And didn't have to worry about a random third guy.
Random third guy.
Yeah. So we just had the two of us, and we started getting ready to snooze. I was wearing my hat and my hoodie that I had. I was so happy. I was comfortable. I was like, this is going to be a good sleep. So I lay down.
It's not.
And I realized there's a lot of screaming going on. I didn't realize it at first because when it was before everybody started going to bed, I was like, once everybody started trying to go to sleep, I was like, the screaming's not stopping. I was like, what is happening? My sister heard the scream. The scream was like a like that.
Oh, no.
I don't think I've ever actually made the noise. I just like talked to him about it. Like it was like such a short scream. So it wasn't like she was like screaming at somebody. It was like a tick. It's so sad. For me.
It was such an unfortunate experience for me.
So, my sister was like, what is, I've never heard a scream like that. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's the girl that they said has Tourette's. She was like, oh no.
Oh
That's
no. How unfortunate for us.
I got up to go to the restroom,
God.
which was at the front of our section. And I saw this girl that was still awake, like talking. I thought she was talking to her, like her brother or something. But he looked kind of conked out too. I don't know how he was sleeping right next to her.
I don't know how it.
Because it was so loud, and I was literally like, from here to the, and y'all can't see this, but from like here to the kitchen, like the end of the kitchen. That's how far away she was sitting from us, and she was like from me to you, like it was that loud.
Wow.
So
But like she was yelling at the top of her lungs.
I felt so bad because there's nothing they could do. And I go to the restroom, and I'm standing waiting to use the restroom, and the girl screams, and I literally turn around with like karate hands. I was about to whoop somebody. And I was like, what is that? And I looked, and it was her, and she looks back at me, and I was like, so I turned back around immediately, just lower my head.
You're gonna karate chop a girl with Tourette's?
Why didn't you do it?
Connor.
Context.
I cannot wait to rip this out of context.
Oh man, so can the internet.
You're gonna. That's your tick. Oh man,
you gotta do your best to cut the coughing out of this video. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's good. I'm gonna leave it. It's funny.
No, it's not. It's hard to listen to.
It builds character.
You should cut it out. Or you can let me edit it and I'll cut it out.
I'll cut it out. It'll be fine.
I had no idea what to do when I went back to my seat. I sat down and I was thinking to myself, I was like, how am I going to survive this plane ride? They didn't give us headphones to plug into the TV screen, so I couldn't hear the TV. And the Wi-Fi that we had did not really work that well. Never mind. But yes, we had TVs on this plane ride. The other connecting flights, we had smaller planes, and they didn't have TVs on it, so we used our phone that connected to the Wi-Fi that only connected to their streaming service. So it was either like season 4 of The Office or the Lego Movie 2.
On loop.
Yeah. There were very few options.
I
I could have watched Citizen Kane. I almost watched Citizen Kane.
Oh.
I did watch Dune also. Dune is really good.
You watched Dune on a plane?
I did watch Dune on a plane.
Dune on a plane.
Dune plane. Ooh.
Dune plane.
So I sat down and I was like, okay, I have my AirPods. They're noise canceling. I threw them in. Noise cancel. Volume on 8. Brown noise.
I'm sorry. Brown noise is my favorite.
It's better than white noise. It is. What did we say? No fart jokes.
Is that brown noise? Does it? That was brown noise. That's brown noise.
It's like a warmer tone than white noise. Like it's It's less. Yeah.
Okay, so it's like a whale song.
Sure. Anyway, so dumb.
Dude, look at that waveform. So
Wow.
high. Wow.
Wow.
So cool.
Anyway, I decided I was gonna send it. That's when I turned my volume all the way up to like 8, and I was like, I can still kind of hear. But at this point, it was a. I hope that picks up well, because it needs to. I can still hear her faintly. But I went to sleep somehow. I slept for like 4 hours. I slept for like 4 hours that night. None of my other family slept at all. We were awake for. It was 26 hours. By the time they got home, it was 26 hours.
Did you guys have to drive as well? I'd be miserable.
We had not showered
I would be utterly miserable. I'd be like,
for 26 hours. I smelled like booty.
oh God,
It was so hot.
Jesus.
But we made it.
Yeah,
I'm literally getting tired thinking about it.
just the lack of sleep.
Just, yes.
Jeez.
I had a very eventful last couple of months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same cannot be said for yours truly.
What did you do?
I felt like I was in hibernation for the past 3 months. So yeah, Connor booted me up whenever he wanted to do a podcast. Just goes to the closet, just plugs me in, charges me up, and I'm ready to go.
Yeah, in case someone was charging this whole time.
Rebooting.
Rebooting.
But nah, I've been doing a lot of school stuff, I think.
Yeah.
I
You think?
I don't know. All these memories are implanted into me, so I don't But yeah, I've been busy with computer science, which is not as cool as Hawaii, but you know, it's you know, it's a step I'm taking. I'm trying to do better in my study area, so
you switched your major, right?
yeah, I did. I did switch my major.
He switched his major.
It was biology before, and I was like, dang, I kind of hate that. Let's do computer science.
It's a big step
Now we're doing
to
computer science.
change your major this late, but
Yeah.
I guess it's not late. You don't want to end up
No,
doing
it's
something you hate.
better late than never. Like I don't think it's late to change it at all. I could still get all my credits
Yeah.
pretty soon anyway.
Yeah, I think you're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying your computer science classes?
I'm doing well in them, but like, there's still so much I don't understand. But by the end of it, I should be
Yeah.
able to be better at it.
You're still very new as well.
Oh yeah, I'm
So-
so green to it, but like
Yeah.
I've got a lot of people I can talk to and rely on to be like, oh hey, this is what you got to do, and blah, 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 you know. So it's not like I'm completely helpless. I've got people I can talk to about it.
Right. You have a lot of good friends that are helping you out.
Yeah,
So
they're all dope.
it's a good thing.
My sister goes to college now,
That's true.
which is interesting.
How's that been?
She is 10 times more busy than I was in college at that time.
Well, you were also in COVID.
Yeah,
when
it
you
was also
started.
during COVID, but she is also an athlete and in a sorority. So,
Right.
yeah.
She's a busy girl.
She's so busy all the time. She has never not been busy for a day in her life. I don't think she constantly is doing something or keeps herself occupied in some way, and I think it's a good trait to have.
Don't pull on that cord because it'll unplug the mic.
This one?
Yeah. Don't do it. It'll screw it up.
But she is one of those people that stays constantly busy, and I think that's a great trait to have because I was not born with that trait. I've had to develop it over many moons and centuries. But she just popped out and was like, cool, I'm going to do this, 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 and this simultaneously. So,
She's good at everything she does, too.
oh yeah, she's great. But she's been pretty stressed recently about it. but that's because she's a little athlete and she's doing sorority stuff and she just sleeps when she's not doing anything.
I've been too recently.
But I'm proud of her, and she's I saw her on campus the other day, and not the other day. I saw her on campus yesterday, and she was, because I was running late to class, so I drove to campus, and I was just walking back to my car, and I just stumbled across her. And that was the first time I just randomly ran across Zay.
Yeah.
And she saw me, and her eyes got big, and she ran up to me, and she was like, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god!" And I was like, "Whoa." Because at first I didn't recognize her, and I thought some stranger was coming up to me to give me a hug. But then I was like, okay, this feels familiar somehow.
Who are you?
And she was like, I'm so happy to see you. I've had a terrible morning. Blah. And I'm like, where's your morning badge? She's just like, I'm so busy. And I'm like, you have no right to complain. You did this to yourself. And then she said, you right. Then we took a picture where it was a funny picture because
This guy.
I was wearing your hat because I was not ready to go to class that day. So I just threw on a hat of yours. I broke into your room, stole a hat, and then left.
It's always the same hat, which I'm
It is
fine
always
with.
the same hat, but what can I say? I've got taste, okay?
I have taste because you stole
I have
my
taste
hat.
out of your hat.
Yes.
I have taste from your taste.
Yeah.
It's a weird phrase, but anyway. Don't make it weird. Anyway.
Don't make it weird.
But God, she took that picture and she was also all bleary-eyed and teary-eyed because she was like on the verge of tears. And she sent that to my mom, and my mom was like, "Man, they look awesome in this picture. Let me post it on Facebook for everyone to see."
Like, it made me so happy.
She made me so happy.
I
And this
love my
bozo over here
children.
was like, "That's my hat.
I really ruined the moment.
That's
there.
my hat he's wearing." And I'm like, "Dude,
That's your
that's
hat.
Connor's hat. Like, that is Connor's hat, man."
Yeah. Sorry.
God.
Sorry, Kaysen's mom. We ruined Facebook forever.
Interdimensional bingo ruins Facebook. Hooray.
I can't share a whole lot of this just because it's all like secret stuff and nothing bad
It's a
happened.
cult.
I would not have been in a fraternity, huh?
It's a cult.
I would not have joined a fraternity that made me do anything that I didn't want to do. And this is the Christian fraternity on campus. It's the biggest fraternity I think now. We have 156 guys now, which is a lot for Georgia at least. I don't know what other schools are like. Our pledgeship was great. It was really good, teaching us how to be better men, better Christ followers. It was just all around a great experience. I was very busy. We had to do a lot of things for the fraternity. I was busy every single day. I'm trying to get into the Terry College of Business, and I'm not eligible to apply yet, but I have to complete all these prereqs, to get in. And I'm taking the hardest class I will take as an undergrad, which is the accounting 1 class here. The accounting school is like 5th or 6th in the nation, and I'm taking it from the guy who wrote the book.
Ah, that'll do it. Yeah,
That'll do it. He's apparently the best professor. He's fine.
He's
cool.
fine. He's okay.
He's a professor. He's doing his job.
He is professing his love for accounting.
He does love accounting, kind of too much, but he loves accounting. There was one weekend where I skipped like so many pledge things because I had that test coming up on a Monday. Why they would put it on a Monday? Ain't nobody know. I skipped all my classes on Monday. I studied from a Tuesday until that Monday. 30 hours. 30. And I still made it 82. But that's better than most people make on that test. Some of my friends didn't do as well. Some of them did ridiculously good. Did I tell you that Leah made a 100 on that test?
On that test? Really? Wow.
Somebody made 107.
How is that even possible?
There was an 11-point curve.
Are you serious?
But the
Someone made
hardest
it
test they will
107.
ever take,
They made
a single
107.
question. A single question. How? I don't know. But they did. Thank God for partial credit as well, because there was one question at cash flow that makes up. If you know anything about accounting, cash flows suck. They're super long, comprehensive problems that take everything that you've learned and like mesh it into one problem. But you have to make sure you use things that are only cash to put into your ending balance, which is really hard to keep track of, and that's where it gets confusing. But you have 3 different sections, and you have to take everything from your balance sheet and your income statement and make it all balance at the end. And that's what makes it so hard, is that you have to keep track of so many different things. And if it wasn't for partial credit, I would not have passed that test. Because that single question
You
made
got
up
11 points back
40
on that?
no, it made up 40% of my
That's
test.
single question?
A single question.
Are you serious?
It took me an
I
hour.
don't think I've ever taken a test where I've had like one question or like a couple of questions have made up the majority of the test.
You can imagine there was a lot of pressure on that.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of pressure on that question at least.
But I got 35 out of 40% of it. So I'm also sick.
As a dog.
It's just the freaking Athens sickness. The school sickness.
College sickness, baby. It's college sick day.
Whoop, whoop.
Hi.
Why you honking at me, boy?
Hello.
Hello. Who is it?
Hello.
Oh, also, everybody thinks I'm cool in the fraternity, which is wrong.
Just so
I am,
wrong.
in fact, not cool.
Oh man.
Um,
Connor's the coolest BYX out there.
They told me I should get a tat like a patchwork sleeve.
A patchwork sleeve.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I said, y'all don't know me.
Y'all must think I'm super cool then.
I showed them a picture of me back in May, and they were like,
dude, you look so ugly. Oh my god.
pretty much in a nice way. They told me I glowed up, and I was like,
dang, it's just been since May, dog.
I was gonna say that was me. Like, that's really me. But okay.
Like, oh, who is that? It's like, that was me 3 months ago. And everyone was like,
Is that your little brother? No, it's literally me, man.
no, it's literally me, man.
It's freaking me.
God. Yeah, I can't grow facial hair, so it's whatever. Everybody knows facial hair makes you cool.
That's not necessarily true.
It did you wonders.
I'm still single.
And ready to mingle. Ladies, bachelor number 1, Connor Street from Interdimensional Bingo, or Iota Delta Beta. He wears a hat sometimes, and he's got killer sideburns. Look at that. Look at that.
They connect.
They connect. Oh, God. But, like, whenever... how do I segue into this? I wanted to go into, like, what we're going to do in the future.
We can cut right there where I made that stupid noise.
Like we said earlier in the episode, we're going to be doing some different stuff. Bengo will be more video-oriented, but the other podcasts will be more podcast-oriented.
Yeah.
Less video stuff, more audio-only stuff. But be ready for more videos to come your way with whatever we decide to do.
Yeah. We have a couple of ideas for things that are coming up. Axe throwing is a good idea that we have coming up.
Blind, deaf, and mute baking,
In third person.
which would be fun.
It should be funny. We have the Hawaiian food video coming out soon. We're going to drop the name. We're going to decide on the name, and it'll be dropped now and earlier in the episode so that you guys will know what you're looking for. You can look it up and give us a rating on that as well. Still subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Look for TikToks. TikToks are coming back. We had to take a break because life comes. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff coming. We hope that it'll be a little more serious and a little easier to stomach an hour worth of this podcast because it's probably gonna be the last one of these for a while. And then we're gonna try to come back down, bring it down a little bit. We're gonna bring out some guests. I have some friends that are coming on. Some big world travelers. Some a country artist coming up. A country artist on the come up that's gonna come be on the podcast.
October should be a fun month.
It should be. Yeah.
Should be an interesting go of it.
we're also I think we talked about like recording some of just things that go on in our lives, like as shorter clips and videos, and we just kind of like put stuff out there like vlog style, not vlog style, but just a little more nonchalant, like
Yeah.
even as TikToks, just to kind of get our name out there a little more. But yeah, I think this was a good podcast. Yeah.
Good stuff.
How
I
do
don't have
we?
anything to throw at you, but I would, because that's how we canonically end things. No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't. Not while I'm exposed. Oh, we're still recording. Can you get that?
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I'm looking in the reflection.
I wonder if it's dead.